It is Sunday, the 10th of September. It is muggy and dry. We got clouds, but it's really warm. It was 28 earlier. But look, found a butternut squash. Now it's barely the size of my palm. Where are you? There you are. But if it grows, I'll be happy. It's technically the only one on here. There's one or two dinky ones that are like size of a cucamelon, but one is better than none, right, Cherie? One is better than none. Still loads of bees. These are the RHS. I got to harvest more. Got to try and save these asparagus beans. There we go. Get them and put them away. See if I can't dry them out. There we go. Asparagus beans. Not all of them have them. This one's got lots of nice big ones. So, because this bed won't have asparagus in it next year. It'll be the other half of the brassica cage. Oh, sorry, got you crook. I got a cucumber under my arm. The temporary cage is doing fine. Although when I watered it yesterday, I kind of caved in the top, so I'll have to put something on top of it. Flower bed looks fine, full of flowers, which is a good thing for a flower bed to have. Blueberries look good. Brassicas and the carrots in there look fine. I've noticed if you stand back further from the fencing, you can actually see through it a bit better than if I cram you right up against it. These squashes here look like they're about ready to pick. I'm just waiting to decide when to pick them. I've been closing this door because it's cold at night. And then, of course, during the daytime, it's frickin' roasting in here. I might be jumping the gun. What else is new? Cucumber, see? What a funky looking cucumber. It got stuck in the fence. I might be jumping the gun, but I decided they weren't doing anything anyway, so I shoved the shallots in these pots. Shallots in pots to see if I can bring them on a little bit to put outside for overwintering. I did it last year and they seem to be okay, except I got to make sure I don't get them where they're going to be soaking wet. These are the Savoy cabbages, and so far I found one egg, but not really anything else. So now I'm just waiting for a spot to put them. But like I said, it is super freaking hot out there, and I'm loath to go out and put anything else out in the yard at the moment. Other than that, nothing's changed. It's just a new day, September 10th. I got to find a spot for these. I bought, oh, look at the Scotch bonnets. They're all going red now. Oh, I got to water my basil before I kill it. Yeah, I'll have to take these to my daughter's on Sunday. She's my guinea pig for chilies. Here, try this. See if it's any good. See if it's hot or not. And then she has a fit because they're bloody roasting. Yeah, I don't know. Just a wander about. Oh, for crying out loud, that poor bloody strawberry. Hang on, I'll take you over here with one hand while I water with the other. There we go, babes. There we go. Okay, suck up that water. There you go. Okay, that's about it today. Like I said, there's not much going on. I came out to water the trees and the blueberries and the squashes. Almost everything squash-wise can get harvested anytime, whenever we want to eat it. Flowers are looking fine. Yeah, anyway, I'll leave the door open for a couple of hours, but then I'll probably... That's my doorstop, my giant rock ladybug. There's a frog out here somewhere. I can hear him, but as soon as I walk by, he stops cricketing. So, yeah. Anyway, have a great day. Wasps everywhere, making nests in everything. I'll give you an update on the raspberry. This raspberry, we got raspberries from it last year, but it got attacked by something, so I just cut it right down to the ground. Right down to the ground. It's starting to go into its dormancy now, so I think I can probably split it into 3 good clumps of raspberry bush and put them in 3 pots. It's a bush variety. It doesn't get the vines like the other ones I've just bought, the golden delicious ones. You can't find golden raspberries that are not canes. So, but I took pictures of the labels this time so I know when to prune them. They're ever bearing, so I just got to get huge pots for them, and then they're all going to go here, either here next to the polytunnel / greenhouse, or here in fruit row where all the fruit bushes will be. I don't know yet. I'm debatable, you know. Changes are ever present in my yard. That's okay though. Everything's dying back, dying down, dying off. So grasses. You can see, this is our septic field. You can see where the really bright green lines are. That's where the septic pipes come. There's 3 of them. And you can see them coming. One here, one in the middle, one at the far side's full of weeds. But this is the dry part. It comes back every year. We don't water our lawn. We've never watered our lawn. These ones, this part over here seems to stay a little bit greener. And the part by the house stays green, but we don't water that either. So anyway, Gerald's building, where's my finger? Gerald's building roofing for his sheds. Ever-present shed builds. Okay, so I was watching somebody the other day. I don't grow dahlias, whatever you want to call them. I've never grown them before. But apparently you can save seed from them, which I've never done before. So what you do is you cut them once the flower heads have gone to from this to this. Sorry, I'm a terrible camera person. From this to this, and then they're at this stage. You cut them off down here very carefully so that you've got a bit of a stick. Put them in water in a jar, and they will produce seed heads. So that's what I'm going to do with these, and I've got to cut some of the cone flowers down to save seed from these, because these are green twist and that's a yellow twist. And yeah, dahlia still producing flowers. This was my free one from Vessie. Thank you, Vessie. And it's gorgeous, and it's just producing more and more blooms all the time. So I'm hoping to save seed from it. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. That, and look at the bees. Sorry, bee porn. Excellent. Bees everywhere. We are supposed to get rain tomorrow. So what I'm going to try doing in order to keep the slugs out of here, because as soon as it gets wet, I know I'm going to have slugs. So I'm going to try putting some slug traps. I'll show you how I do this, but I'm doing it with one hand so I can show you how I do this. It's never easy, is it? Anyway, this thing here, my bulb planter, fits the jar that I've got. So I just make a hole like this, like this, like that, and then put this jar over here, this gross jar. Put the jar in the hole like this. Push it right in. There we go. Like that. And fill it with beer. And then these things I've made out of margarine containers. I put it over top of it and weigh it down with a rock. That way the rain doesn't fill it up. So we'll do that, and then I'll put some organic pellets down, which are useless as tits on a bowl, but I'll put them down anyway. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. Bye. Well, we got one more Gladdy. These are gorgeous. I mean, look at the color combinations. Yeah, other than that, there's that one, and that's it. That's it. This bed needs cleaning out. It's got too many things in it. But lovely Mr. Spider. And my Rosa Sharon is still flowering profusely. It's got loads of buds coming. Yeah, it looks really good. I'm debating whether to move it next year, but it depends what everything looks like once this cage comes out and gets moved over. Other than that, that is the only gladiola that I have blooming at the moment. And it looks like my poor sunflower. Let's go outside and look. I got a squash. These are delicious. I'm definitely growing these next year. These are the zephyrs. I just came out to check on stuff because it's supposed to rain this afternoon. Har. But at least it's only 21 at the moment. So I'll walk around this way. So I've got more squashes coming, but I don't know if they're getting pollinated properly. More zephyrs there. But yeah, what happened to my sunflower? Aw, something broke it. Oh, it's the squirrels, look. See? Yeah, frickin' brats. Oh well, there's nothing I can do about the squirrels. There's no protection for them. So, oh, bastards. I'll show you, I'll insert the picture. It's an up and down one. Sorry, it's not the proper orientation, but we caught a squirrel trying to get into the hummingbird feeder. Like, come on. You're thirsty for a drink of sugar water? Anyway, beans are doing what beans do. These are the late ones I sowed just to see if I could get anything out of them. Got lots of flowers. I don't have a bean yet, but that's okay too. Yeah, have a great day. Bye. It is Monday, the September 11th.
And do with what he wants to. In a search for suspects, investigators first looked into Sarah's personal life. They discovered that Sarah had recently been divorced from her second husband, Randy Tate.
There was no love lost between the Walker family and Randy Tate. Let's put it that way.
I kid you not. This is the size of the package that Amazon sent this in. Like, that's just insane. Okay, so we're in the house. I'm doing more seed saving. These are my black Cherokee Trailatiers, and they've been sitting in the house now for about 2 weeks, I think. So I'm just potting them. They're nice and dry, like bone dry. They're so dry you can open them with one hand. How does that sound? So it's important, not imperative, but it is important when you're opening them before you store them. These are for not for cooking. These are for saved for next year's stock to grow. It's important that you check to make sure that none of them have got grubs or bugs, or if they're undersized, or if there's anything wrong with them, you just get rid of them right away, because you don't want to be growing beans from faulty beans, not faulty towers, faulty beans. So yes, I'm just doing all of these and getting them put away, storing, saving some tomatoes. Ignore the aha mango, they're black strawberry, and those are all pink boar. More marigolds, calendula, black hollyhocks, ahi mangoes, and some flowers I've ordered. But yeah, the seed table is looking a lot better. It's not quite as full as it has been, but I don't hazard a guess to say that the table outside in my shed, I was going to say my shack, in my shed is absolutely full of seeds and flowers and things that need fixing and sorting and clearing and bagging. Anyway, so that's today. It is September the 12th already. It's actually quite cool outside. We got a tiny shower, absolutely nothing to write home to mother about. Tiny shower, and it's about 19 degrees outside, so it's all good. Anyway, have a great day. Bye. And here's a trick for you. If you are drying a lot of seeds out, use paper plates. It's easy to get the seeds off them when they're sticking, but you can also write on them so you know what they are. But when I say look for, faulty seeds, what you're looking for are, okay, let's show you good ones. These are nice, smooth, big, bulky, shiny seeds. These look like mouse poo. Those are not good seeds. So go through them and check. Just because the pods looked good doesn't necessarily mean the beans are good. I mean, they might grow still. I'm not saying they wouldn't, but if you've got enough of them, just, go through and make sure you're taking all the ones that look like rat poop. See? They all look like rat poop, I know, but up close and impersonal, there is a difference. So yeah, so I'm just going to go through them all and get rid of the yucky ones, and then leave them on this plate for a couple of days, and then I'll bag them up. Anyway, that's it for my bean saving seeds and tips. Bye. Birds are pulling all the sunflower seeds out of the flower. Good morning. It is September the 14th and I'm just potting up some of these cabbages. These are Savoy starts. And what I've done is I've had them inside the polytunnel under cover for a while, and I'm just checking them to make sure there's nothing on them. The easiest way to do that is when you take them out of their starters, just turn them upside down, check for eggs or caterpillars or anything like that, and see if there's anything on there that's concerning. These ones look pretty clean, but that's because I bought them at the garden center when they first came out, so they've not been sitting out in the open in the garden center for ages. So they look pretty good, but I will continue. There's something there on that one, see? I don't know if you can see that. There we go, sorry. So we'll give that a check and make sure it's nothing bad. I put some bloodfish and bone meal in here, and we'll put them in here. And the reason I'm putting them in low is because as you take the leaves off them, you can top them up a bit so they're not flopping around too much. So anyway, that's what we're doing today. So I've put 3 of those cabbages in here. The reason they've got little tops on them is a little bit more quarantine, but also to keep the cabbage whites off them. Because I came in here the other day and there was an actual cabbage white sitting on a leaf, just sitting there staring at me saying, "So what are you going to do about it?" Yeah, so we're going to try and keep them covered up. I'll take that squash plant out because it's got nothing on it anymore. And yeah, just a bit more cleanup today. Yep, anyway. Oh good, where's my finger? Christmas lima beans are drying out so I can harvest them for next year. Didn't get a lot off them. Those 3 are pretty much it. Although the plant's still doing really good, it's got no flowers on it, so late in the year, I guess. So once that comes off, that'll be the last bean out of this bed. That's the only squash that's actually in here. The rest is just marigolds, of course. Marigolds, marigolds, and marigolds everywhere. Yeah, okay, that's it. Whew. Dug up a bunch of gladiolas. I'll decide where I'm putting them next year. But what I'm going to do next year is group them together in 5s or 6s and put them in a tomato cage so they don't all fall over. That's it. It's getting hot and going inside. Whew. If I didn't have to grow vegetables, this weather is absolutely perfect. Christmas lima beans. These are the ones I was drying. The 3 pods I got, there was 2 in each, so I'll use them next year. They look beautiful. But if I wasn't growing vegetables, this weather is absolutely stunning. It's 30 degrees and it's the middle of September. But having said that, I am still having to water every single day. And it's insanity. But it will stop soon, and I will whine about the rain because I am British by birth. So it is what it is. The only thing that's loving this weather is the California poppies. That's because they're from California. Look at them. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yep. Yeah. Anyway, gotta water. Have a great day. It is September 15th and it's 30 degrees outside at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Good morning. It is Saturday, September the 16th, and it is 12 degrees outside. It's sunny, so it means it's going to be warm later on. But it's cold right now. Got a shirt on, but I'm still in flip-flops. So there's a bee sleeping under my flower. It's hard to focus. Oh, there she is. She's sleeping. So just came out to check on things because we've had a lot of squirrel activity, and somebody in the neighborhood is feeding them peanuts. And guess where they're burying them all? You got it, in my yard. So, whatever. Bloody things. Anyway, came out to check on stuff. Marigolds are still going great guns. They've got 1 million deadheads, and I'm not bothering. They've got 1 million new flowers coming, so I'm just leaving them where they are. The poor tree lily's looking a little worse for wear. The brassicas in the temporary house are fine, but the squirrels have decided they're going to use the top to hang around on. So every time I come out here, it's sagging, and I have to fix it. The brassicas in here are doing really good. No slug damage yet, knock on wood. Spinach is fine. Butternut squash is still hanging in there. Not a lot to show you. I just thought I'd come out and tell you that it's bloody cold. Yeah, everything's getting ready for Allison to chop it all apart and take it all down and put it all away and all that other good stuff. Something's been chomping on my sedums down there. Yeah. Probably have to water later. It got up to 29 yesterday, so it's starting out at night times at about 7 degrees, and then it's doing a huge upswing to about 29 by the afternoon. Insane. Anyway, have a fantastic weekend, and I will post for you all tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.